What's going on, guys? Play on Daily Fantasy Sports here. Today, gonna be bringing you my top picks for Draftkings and Fanduel NBA splits for this Tuesday, March 5th slate. Uh, First off, we'll start off with Fanduel as always, and the guard I am targeting, been targeting him a lot recently, is going to be Russell Westbrook. With Paul George out, you've got to really play Westbrook. Not playing him is an extremely risky play, and I really think Westbrook can be an all-around nice play tonight facing Minnesota. The other guard that I'm high on is going to be Jeremy Lin, with the potential for minutes to be available. He's really played very poor recently, but at only 3,900, Lin is definitely a guy I want to possibly target as a flyer. Moving then on over to shooting guard. The two shooting guards I really like are actually both Thunder teammates, Dennis Schroeder and Terrence Ferguson. Ferguson at the minimum price makes for an excellent punt, given that he plays 30 to 34 minutes a game. And Schroeder, again, with Paul George out, just makes for an all-around top play. Looking then over at small forwards with some of those cheaper plays I mentioned, this should enable you to spend up for Kawhi Leonard. I love him tonight up against Houston. Nobody on Houston's team can really defend him, and at 9,700, I definitely think he is a solid play. Looking then over at the power forwards, the power forward that I'm high on tonight is Marcus Morris, trending downward at only 4,600. I love this matchup against the Warriors, a game that the Celtics team really needs to win, and a game that he should get plenty of minutes in. And lastly, glancing over at the center position, the center that I'm high on tonight is actually going to be Miles Turner, facing a weak Chicago defense. I really like him tonight to get a solid amount of minutes in. I believe this is his first returned game, maybe first or second, but Turner is definitely a guy that I want to target tonight. Moving then on over to DraftKings, rolling right along, looking at the guards. Again, Russell Westbrook is really a must-play tonight. Same with Schroeder, given that George is out. But the other guard that I'm high on over on DraftKings is actually going to be Ben Simmons, trending downward in price at only 8,400. I love him against this weak Orlando team. Orlando stayed in games recently, so I expect him to get the full set of minutes. But Simmons is a very nice play tonight, especially with Embiid continuing to be out. Looking then over on at the forward position, Terrence Ferguson makes for a very nice play similar to over on FanDuel. But the other guard I really like is J.J. Redick, facing this weak Orlando defense. He's also trending downwards in price at only 4,800. Redick is definitely a guy I want to take a look at over on DraftKings. Should make for a very solid play. And lastly, looking at centers, Miles Turner is an awesome play. I mentioned him over on FanDuel, but the other center I really like tonight is Clint Capella. He's facing a tough Toronto defense, but at 6,600, I think that's a very cheap price for one of the better centers in the league. I'm definitely willing to pay that much for him in this matchup if I don't play Turner. As always, this was a brief video, but if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section down below, and best of luck on tonight's slate. Peace.